Welcome to The Permanent Record, a series created to be a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of the world's first facial recognition database so that we, the people, can identify police officers while they're busy identifying us. If you'd like to support the project, the best thing you can do right now is click that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and leave a comment on this video and tell me what you thought. If you already subscribed, I just want to say thank you, everybody. I'm sitting really close to 900 as I record this. It's crazy for how short of a time it's been. Today's footage is brought to us from Freedom News Now. If you haven't seen him, go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. In my opinion, these cops didn't really do too bad, but Freedom News Now did a really good job getting them to tell them all kinds of information about the department.
You don't know?
No. You'll notice that nowhere on my
don't have
uniform it
stripes.
says I'm the chief of police or anything like that. So.
Well, typically you guys are aware of it. You just don't want to answer the questions, right? Why don't you want to answer your questions? Okay, so he's not very helpful. He's trying to appear helpful, but he's clearly not. He's evading every question we have.
I have a supervisor coming for you, so you can save your questions for him.
He's evading every question we have. Can you imagine how just an everyday, ordinary citizen would feel with this gentleman? Pretty intimidating.
Mr. Davis, window 3, please.
Oh, does he have a call for service for this man? Oh, who created the call for service? Who called it in?
One more window.
Because I'd like to FOIA request that call. This is what they do. They deflect and evade and deflect, and this is how they get away from transparency and accountability. They refuse to answer questions, and then they send you around in a rat race, make you wait. So we do have a food drive here. Right here is a drug box where they keep all their drugs.
Thank you.
Deposit your unwanted drugs here. Is this where you keep all your narcotics? All your drugs?
The box is clearly marked for what it's intended for, so I'm sure you can figure it
Looks like a drug box.
out. You good to go, sir?
Drug collection box. So what do you do? Do you redistribute those out on the streets, or what do you do with those?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
What do you do with those drugs that you collect? Do you redistribute them out on the street, or do you...
That's a silly question, sir. That they get destroyed.
I mean, are they planter? Do you plan them on?
They get destroyed.
Okay. Where do you guys keep your planter guns at? Your burner guns?
I don't even know what you're saying.
Your burner guns? Where do you keep
I don't
those
know
at?
what you're talking about. I don't even know what that is. Anything we find on people is entered into evidence if they're arrested of a crime.
Who has the key to the evidence locker?
The evidence and property section.
So how many people have a key to that locker of all that contraband?
Sir, it's not within my purview.
Because we're concerned about these drugs being leaked back out on the streets.
You guys good?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, can we go this way?
You sure can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep you guys.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I'll keep you guys off camera.
Sorry.
No problem. I'm respectful. Okay, so we're going to move on. They're clearly not going to answer my questions. They clearly have something to hide here. Thanks for trying to help me out. I guess I could give you an average job at how you did. I've seen much worse, let's put it that way. I've seen much better as well. Okay, here's not a... So we got this guy. I'm guessing maybe the sergeant or the information officer. Do you have a PIO here?
Yep, his name is Officer Shepard. You can get him online at
So
the
who's gonna
Peoria
come
Police Department website.
Okay.
I think it was just publicly about that with the supervisor folks. So.
Oh, okay, thanks. I'm going to be on my way. It's too nice outside, and I would have liked to got more questions. It's a real nice facility you have here. It looks real, get some good pictures from the outside. So, but you're dismissed. You're You're dismissed now. You can leave.
This is my facility, sir. You don't dismiss me. So this is where I work.
This is what you do? Just stand around, huh?
Nope. I'm waiting for my supervisor to show up so I can give him a warm handoff, and he knows what the situation is.
You know, you already told him all about us on the radio. I recorded your entire conversation, so.
Get the old First Amendment checked out. So.
He's fully aware of what's going on.
Yep.
So you lied to me. Why are you lying to the public like that? Why would you lie to a public person like that? That's not very nice of you, sir. Okay, so Sergeant refuses to come out and answer our questions.
You'd be mistaken, he's right there.
Well, if he's out there, I'll go out there and talk to him.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great.
I don't want him thinking oh, you don't need to follow me. Oh, so you're the bodyguard, or?
No.
Okay, so now we got 3 hired guns here. Wow.
So this gentleman, how are you? He won't give me my name or his name or anything, but he's.
How are you doing today?
I'll try to answer his questions.
Okay, go ahead. You can go ahead. How are you doing today, sir?
Good. Who am I speaking with?
I'm Sergeant in Training Bauer.
Sergeant in training, yeah, because I didn't see 3 stripes. I saw some.
No, you're
That's
good.
a training patch, or?
Well, I'm a field training officer.
Training officer? Interesting.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna just stand over here.
Yeah, let's get. I came back outside because it's getting warm. It's nice out. I had a few questions for him. He tried helping me with some. He helped me out with the commendation and the complaint. I'm concerned that you don't have any complaint forms or commendation forms. Okay, look, we got the hired gun over there. He's using brick there for barricade. You're not gonna need to shoot anybody today, sir. I'm not armed. I will tell you that I'm not armed. So, so we got a sergeant right here too.
Yeah.
Sergeant Aponte, badge number? Or?
6707.
Thank you, Aponte.
You got
Look,
it.
see, he's got the thin blue line flag on as well. I just had some questions about how many officers you have on duty at this department. How many police officers work here?
How many are on duty, or how many?
Or how many altogether are employed at this department?
Altogether, we are about 200 sworn.
Wow, that's a big department. What's the size of Peoria? What's the population?
Peoria is at the last census, I believe, is 175,000 people.
Okay, so that's a pretty good sized population you're covering. Do you guys participate in the DoD 1033 program? You accept military equipment? Use military equipment?
No.
You're not familiar with the DoD 1033?
I am. We used to participate in that, but we haven't participated in that in probably the last 5 to 7 years, honestly.
Okay, I'm just asking questions. Citizens have asked me questions, asked you guys. A lot of citizens are afraid to approach police officers, and so they ask me to come and ask some questions for them. They're concerned about some different departments. I'm not saying this department in particular, I'm just saying different departments. And how many officers do you typically have on duty at a time?
On duty, there's generally between just patrol officers, or are you talking about officers in total?
Just officers in total on duty.
Well, that can be anywhere from 20 patrol officers up to, with all the specialty units.
Oh, okay, so 20 on patrol.
You got motors officers, you have detectives, you have, it could be a bunch of them. North Station, South Station.
Okay. Oh, you have a north and a south station?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, I'm not familiar with that. Very good. Good. How come the flags are at half staff today? See, they're at half staff. What's that all about? Not sure.
The last thing I knew was for the president. For the president.
The president? Oh, for George H.W.
For
Okay.
H.W.
Still up. Okay. So, do you guys consider yourself police officers or peace officers? Because there is a difference.
Well, I think it's a combination of the two, though.
Well, there's a difference between a peace officer and a police officer.
Yeah. No, a police officer will. Yeah. No, you can park there. You can park right there.
So,
You're good.
Yes, as a police officer, we are, sworn and able to uphold laws and all that, and enforce laws. But as a peace officer, we are also entrusted to preserve the peace in the community as well.
very good. Well, there's just a lot of people think there is a distinct difference between a a peace officer from the past and a police officer of today, so that was just a question I thought I would ask.
Well, you know, like justice of the peace, they're responsible for a lot of civil things. And so nowadays, the civil service side of things, evictions, notices to vacate, those kinds of things, are handled by the justices of the peace.
Over here, isn't there a court over the court's over there?
Yeah, no, we have justices of the peace different, you know, for the county that are elected officials that do that.
Now I see you guys have a drug box in there. What do you do with all those drugs? Do those go back out on the streets, or
Those get
planter drugs?
they go into a bin and they get destroyed.
Destroyed, huh? Now he said there's an evidence locker. Who's in charge of? Who's got the key to that evidence locker? All the stuff you confiscate, drugs and guns, and
It'll be the people that are assigned to work in the evidence room.
so how many people have access to that evidence locker? Because people are concerned some of those are being used as burner guns and drugs being planted on people. Where do you keep your burner guns?
Well, we don't.
That's a funny question. We don't have burner guns.
No? Okay. I'm trying to think if I have any more questions for you. I don't think I do. You guys are dismissed.
I appreciate
I
it.
appreciate it.
Thanks,
You may
buddy.
leave now. You guys are dismissed.
I appreciate
All right,
it.
I appreciate
You
it.
may leave now.
You have yourself a good day, all right?
Maybe I can get a picture of a patrol unit driving through, and I'm going to be on my way. I'm going to go out and get a few more angles of pictures of the building from out here, and maybe see if I can get a picture of a patrol car. A lot of people like seeing those different patrol cars. They're
Absolutely.
real nice.
If you want, wherever you wanted to go.
Where you want to
flip
set up,
this
we'll
one
do a
around.
drive-by for you right through the...
Like I said, they really didn't do too bad, but for me it's not really about whether they did a good job or a bad job. It's about the fact that they're law enforcement officers. So I'm going to add them to the database anyway. Thanks for stopping by and watching me add number 3708. We'll see you next time when I find number 3709.